into today's video, I did just want to say, down in my description bar I have linked some links. One being a link to the Black Lives Matter page, which will show you petitions, donations, literally give you some information. It's got a lot of information on there. Yeah, I'll link that down below. And also, if you can't afford to donate, please make sure you are signing all petitions for Black Lives Matter. I have also linked down below a link to a tweet which has a list of loads of different YouTubers that are all going to be donating their AdSense from their videos. But if you can, please go down in my description bar, make sure you sign all the petitions, and make sure that you are clicking on those YouTube videos if you haven't donated or can't donate. Just have them playing in your background, you don't even have to watch them. Make sure you don't skip any adverts and have the whole video play for every single video down below. There is a hell of a lot of videos, but just one day out of your day, just have them playing in the background to try and raise some money. I just wanted to quickly mention that on my channel. I do just want to obviously say I am very, I don't even know what to say. I think it's crazy how we are in 2020 and this is still a very worldwide issue, really. It's still ongoing, and there's been no change. There's literally been no change. I seen a tweet that says that racism isn't getting worse, it's just getting filmed now, and that is so true. People who don't have to experience it on a daily basis are now having videos, viral videos, tweets, people we know actually speaking about it, recording it, showing us what's going on in the world. I know I don't have the biggest following on my Instagram or on here, but there is over 1,300 subscribers on my channel, and if every one of us just signed the petition and watched those videos to raise some money, it makes a difference. Your voice makes a difference no matter how small or how big or how loud you are. Whether your following be 10 people on Instagram, 100 people on Instagram, 1,000 people, 10,000, whether your subscribers be small or big, please just actively post. This is not a time to do things in silence and do things behind social media. If you've got a following on social media, like I said, whether it be 10 followers, those people are influenced by you, they watch your stuff, so please make sure that you are actively posting anything that's educational, anything that you can do with donations, petitions, anything to just raise awareness, because this is the start. I mean, a few posts on Instagram, no, they're not going to change the world, they're not going to change it, but if we continue to keep talking about this and educate our family members and our friends, each little thing will add, each voice will be heard, and us people with white privilege, we can speak and we are heard more than our black people, so we need to make sure that we're using that to our advantage. If you want to go onto my Instagram, I will literally be bombarding my stories as I have for the past however many days, which is there for educational purpose, it's there for donations, it's there to raise awareness, it's there to use my voice and speak out. Again, no matter how big or small my following is, I feel like I'd be doing myself an injustice if I didn't do that. It's something that has been going on for a long time. Everyone's aware of it, but no one's willing to make a change. So it's about time we make a stance and we do what we can, and we speak as loudly as we can, and we don't stop. Yeah, if you know me, you know I'm not one to sit back, especially when it comes to racism. I'm happy to call out my family and friends, as I have done, as I have fell out with people due to racism, due to stereotyping, comments, disregard, anything. This is not whites against blacks, it is literally all people against racist people. Speak as loud as you can, because this injustice can't go on for future generations, it just can't, it needs to change. So yeah, I have linked those down below in the description bar, and I will be educating myself further, and I will constantly be posting on my Instagram. If you don't like it, if I'm speaking too loudly, unfollow me. I can't be dealing with that. It's something I'm strong about, always have been, always will be. So yeah, use your voice, use your white privilege, and do what you can. So this video is just on how I've been doing my nails in lockdown. If you do like the video, please drop a little like down below and hit the subscribe button. I'm more than grateful for every single person who does that. And yeah, let's get into the video. I'll start by just laying out everything I need, putting a towel down. Then I'll start with these nails, which I got from Amazon. Everything will be linked down below as to what I've purchased to do these nails at home. Nail file, nail glue will be needed, a cuticle pusher and a cuticle trimmer also, and some nail clippers, any size will do, a buffing block, also some nail clippers, base coat, the colour of your choice and your top coat, and a lamp of course to set the gel in place. And begin just showing you my disgusting nails. Please can you excuse them? I've laid out all my sizes ready to go. Just getting everything I need to begin with: my cuticle pusher, trimmer, nail clippers, nail file and my nail brush. First start by trimming my nails down because they are bendy and weak and disgusting, so get rid, because I'm showing you now, look, they literally just bend. There's no point trying to keep that length because it will just break. Already looking better all short. And then I just go on to use my cuticle pusher, push down my cuticles and scrape any gunk away. I don't even know what that proper term is. And then just trimming down my cuticles as well. I don't know what it is, but my cuticles grow like crazy, and I now do my own nails. Feel sorry for my nail tech because that is maintenance, let me tell you. Both hands have been done. I do just go on to buff my nails, get rid of any shine, any of that flaky nail that's on there. The buffing just preps my nail beds ready for the base for the nails to be glued on. Just done the same steps on the other side, and then just use the nail brush to brush off the little excess. Nails are prepped and ready for the next step. Got my nail glue and the nail file ready, and I'm just moving on to sticking on the nails. So literally just picking it up, obviously pre-prepared the sizing, putting the glue on the base of the nail, and then sticking it onto my nail, holding it down, rubbing around, kind of wiggling it onto there to make sure the glue's got around all the area, all the base, to make sure it's nice and secure. And I just repeat this process until all the nails are stuck down nice and secure on every finger. Little close up here just to show you that I do leave a little gap between the nail and the cuticle, just to allow my nail to actually breathe while it's on. Smallest size I had for my pinky didn't actually fit, so just showing you here that I file down the sides just to make sure that the actual nail will fit my nail bed, and it literally just fits perfect into my nail bed. So just filing that to size before sticking down my pinky finger. And then once I've stuck that hand on, before I move on to the other, I do like to cut them to my preferred length. I usually do have my nails nice and long and bougie, but that's when my nail tech's doing them. Whilst I'm doing them at home, I am preferring them just cut down quite short, possibly as short as possible as I can get them, and a square shape. Just repeating the process on the other hand, sticking the nails down and cutting them to size, and then we'll move on to the next step. Both hands now stuck down and cut down to size, then just go on to filing to my preferred shape. So I do have them square, but I do like to file the sides to make sure that they're the same thickness as my nail bed all the way up, so that they don't flare over the top of my nail or go too wide. And then I do like to just make sure the edges are as sharp as possible, as square, as blunt, as sharp as I can get them is what I'll do, and then clean up with my nail brush and go with any adjustments. So I'm literally just doing that to every single finger on both hands. Filing with my left hand on my right hand of nails is such a struggle. I'm so caggy handed, which you'll see from filing, sticking them on and also painting. It's something I struggle with. Just showing you the complete base of my nails, so my preferred shape, all filed down, them cut down. Then I'll use my base coat, my colour and my top coat. Please excuse the state of my actual nail varnishes. I've had these for quite a while. Again, everything's linked in the description bar below. Paint one hand at a time. So just adding a base coat to my first hand, then I'll set it in the lamp to dry. Every time I do pop my hand in the lamp, it is a 60-second setting time just to cure it. Once the first layer has been set and cured in the lamp, add my second layer. Do have to be careful just because it is still tacky and it is until the final top coat. But adding my second layer, again curing for a further 60 seconds. Quite a long-winded process when doing your own nails because you can only do a hand at a time, but yeah, it gets the job done. And the final step with this hand is just adding the top coat. I do use the Blue Sky no wipe top coat, so it doesn't require anything after it. Once it's done, it's not tacky and it's all set in place. So just add in my top coat and then set in for the final 60 seconds on this hand. Then doing the same on the other hand again. The first layer, which is your base coat, set for 60 seconds. Then go on and add on my first layer of white paint and again set for 60 seconds. Then add in my second layer of white just to get the colour, and again set for 60 seconds. And finally just a top coat on this hand, and the last setting, which you'll be glad to hear, set for 60 seconds. Once both hands are dry and set, I do just go over with a nail file just to make sure that the paint hasn't ruined any of the sharp edges, and just making sure that the shape is exactly how I want, dusting off the excess, and then I just go in with a cuticle oil, again products links will be down below, and just rub that around my cuticles, and I do tend to rub it down my fingers, and I do that again on both hands just to finish them off. And voila, we're all done, and that is the finished result that I have for my nails. These last me about 2 weeks before then I'll redo them all again. Finished result, nice white and fresh. So yeah, that's how I do my nails in lockdown, not having ugly nails, because if you've seen them at the start, I don't know what to say. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button if you did like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!